So when shall the Borderlands be downloaded, boy? When is that gonna happen?
Today, from Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati, it's week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports.
With the Ohio River and the hills of Kentucky just to our right, we welcome you into Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio. Today, it's an AFC North matchup between the Cleveland Browns and the Cincinnati Bengals. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Here's the Cleveland offense, and here's Baker Mayfield, former Heisman Trophy winner, ready to go at quarterback.
And he did everything possible to rally his team to a win last week, didn't he? What did he throw for?
Over 450 yards.
I mean, that's a pretty phenomenal performance. So, obviously, he and the offense were clicking pretty well. The other two-thirds, though, that comes into question. Defense and special teams, they'll need all of them to play better in this one, too.
Yeah, they're going to have this across midfield and inside
Web
the
launch.
45. It's a gain of 32 that time.
X,
So
yeah.
gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. 1st down, Browns.
Nope. Nope.
1st down, Mayfield. He'll find Smith-Schuster again. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Well, I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches.
You gotta catch that.
He's got to like the way this is started.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good opening drive. That's a tone setter.
No, you won't be tied.
Schuster the target once again. And it's 3rd and short.
I hate you, Baker Mayfield. I cannot stand you. Suck.
You tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Good throw, though.
Touchdown.
But you suck.
From 13 yards out. And the Browns take it right down the field and score on the opening drive.
Shut up, Mo.
CD, that call, it took some guts. It's not like they were at the 1-yard line. They had some distance to go.
They certainly
Sound like your boy, Lopez off Red versus Blue.
But it's also sending a message out there. We're going to be unpredictable. You can't prepare for anything with us. You never know which way we're going to go. We zig, you zag.
It fell
Now
off.
some serious opening drive momentum. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop.
I don't know, but like, it's not the same no more.
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here 1st and 10.
I can tell that's probably part of it. I still ain't finished that season.
This is Joe Mixon, and he'll get about 3 as
The last one.
up near the 25. The numbers for Mixon last week: 10 carries, 111 for yards, and a touchdown.
Well, they set a nice tone in week 1. He's among the leading rushers in the league. I think that they continue to feed him the football and continue to establish the running game so they can get the play action and throw the ball deep later on.
What do you mean they just came out with the 8th season?
Burrow to throw on 2nd down. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett.
Wait.
And he takes it all the way down to the 20.
Wait, so the season me and you watched, what season that was? 7?
A big play there for the Bengals. 47 yards. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30.
Yeah, Salem came and they started rioting in the city and stuff. Like,
Joe Burrow
They had a presidential election.
That's caught by Moore. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 1 more yard. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14.
The nigga that run Atlas or whatever been tripping. They having trust issues. Ruby tripping is the lead. Oh, I remember now. I was upset. Ruby making decisions I didn't like.
Right around the 12. Only a couple yards there, and that's going to set up a long third.
How they accuse her?
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down.
Oh, wait. Yeah. I did see it. She became the new maid, right? That's the last episode?
Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that.
I don't know what that is, but I remember Penny becoming a maid.
They're moving the ball well.
It is good. Makes the score Brown 7.
So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown.
Getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't
Hello.
you potentially have opened the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. They had the touchdown.
It ain't in the library.
It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But
Nah, because it's packed.
Did you trade 6s for 3s?
You don't see no add-on content for it.
They want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 in the first.
Yeah, go to Borderlands and see if they got add-on content.
7-3 the score. EA Sports.
Bengals 3.
A first down throw for Mayfield. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And this is caught inside the 5. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Browns are able to strike.
I was thinking it's probably because PS5 stuff.
Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdowns?
The Moxie stuff, the Love and Tentacles.
Every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Now left side, a completion to his
Expiration date?
I
want to say 22, but hold on. These niggas. Niggas getting crafty. Shit. Which card they asking for? 22, 11-22. On the back, it's 636.
Out right at the 35. 11 yards there, first down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Here's a first down throw.
You got it.
Complete. And he slips it past the 45 before being tackled. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep
I
all
don't
the
smoke
receivers
crack.
alive in a
I'll
play,
sell it.
never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
First down, here's Burrow.
I'm going to get it even if you're in the way. And if you're in it, better run for Pete's sake.
Coming in to drop him. Sacks a growing
That's
theme in this first half. This is second and long.
100,000, the rest of y'all.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
You can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
They went backwards 5 yards there on third down to bring up 4.
I'm trying to raise the ball high. I'm trying to jump and get it.
For him last week in the loss as he gets this one away.
My G5s are $5 grand.
Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his second week of the regular season. Now a pass that's taken in by Smith-Schuster. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. To throw, Mayfield. He'll find Smith-Schuster, that's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That one good for 26 and a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Mayfield. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. On 1st and 10, Mayfield. Going top shot for Smith-Schuster. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. That's good for 28 yards. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. And again, it's Mayfield. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster the target once again, but it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. Flushed out right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, lived to fight.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Darquez Denard. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away. And that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to.
And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. You know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a sack.
The Browns drive about to get started. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You've got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try to add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Mayfield to throw it. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Going to the air again with Mayfield. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Mayfield with it once more. And it's
oh my God.
Mackenzie Alexander with a pick.
Mayfield's pass intercepted. The Bengals.
The white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the third quarter.
Bengals 3.
The Bucs set to get the football first, and they trail here as we get started in the second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
Well, we can talk about it like it's just a basic route, but how about the timing on this one? Lined up on the right, runs a deep in route, and how about the throw?
And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Davion Taylor able to record his 5th sack of the season. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Here's Burrow. Slant pass to Boyd. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now it's Burrow. And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. Myles Garrett picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Taken in at the 11. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the third quarter. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And some space here.
Nice animated, bro.
So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding right here. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Tanner Vallejo in there with pressure yet again. That is the 7th time that they have dropped him here this afternoon. On 2nd down, here's Burrow. And he's going to go down again. Sione Takitaki in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long.
So, Brandon, we've sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Now Joe Burrow on 3rd and long. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Davion Taylor in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And out will come the offense as they take over. Juju Smith-Schuster and the rest of this offense heading back out there. And I think we both agreed he could have a really good game with this matchup, but over 200 yards now.
I don't think we saw it as that good. And I think what really...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. William Jackson with a pick. And he'll actually lose 6 yards on the return, but I don't think they care. They've got the football back. Well, they definitely figured out something defensively at halftime, Charles. That's now 2 drives and 2 interceptions here in this 3rd quarter.
And I think the easy thing for us to say is, boy, they made an adjustment, didn't they? Or they showed him something different.
And can you believe it? It's a 2nd safety in this ball game. And this defense continues to dominate. How about 2 safeties in one game here?
You don't even put that on your goal sheet. This is something that results when you're playing really well on defense and the offense has nowhere to go with the football. Dominating performance.
The Browns drive about to get started. And, Charles, you'd have to think this is where you want to start taking some time off the clock.
Oh, definitely, because you got the lead, right? You take a good look up there and you say, okay, what do we need to do here? Well, you're not in full-out protect mode. You want to make sure you run it, throw it safe, take some time off, and eat it up.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. That one goes for 24 yards.
24-yard game.
Partner, if you and I were playing quarterback in this one, we would be really confident right now throwing it to him, wouldn't we?
Yeah, he's been spectacular. He's just saying, hey, I was all state. I'll make it rain out here. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster the target once again. And now it's 2nd down. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. Looking for the end zone. And he's going to look that one in one-handed. What a catch for the touchdown. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now they're even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. From the 6. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they'll have good field position here as he's out of bounds up about the 30.
Getting back on borderlines with us, Jay, bro.
Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. They don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs.
You know, be doing, you know, more important things than playing games with your burrows.
Take it, set it
Let's
aside,
go.
and move forward.
Said I know you be doing more important things than playing games with your bros, bro. That's good.
Burrow will throw. They'll find Everett there, complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. The catch and run there, good for 16 in the first. Decent starts to drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
Now a throw left side.
You're weird.
Is complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Caught right side, Tate.
Why do they automatically break the first tackle? Is that like a rule program?
19 yards
So
there on the
stupid.
catch and run.
At the 27-yard line.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. Throw left side complete. That's Boyd. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
And Burrow going to throw again. Out left, he's got it to Everett. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
Touche, baby. Welcome to the dark side.
For the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. David Moore.
Oh my God.
His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bengals
Sound like you did a Hadouken just now, nigga.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone.
You should upload it today, Jim.
The Browns were able to cover this one up. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game.
Say what you uploaded today.
That the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory.
You know what'd be fire?
So
I ain't seen many niggas do this. Like, if you put like a real like tournament gameplay examples in to explain what you got going on.
Put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. So instead of running, Mayfield's going to throw it here. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster, his 2nd touchdown on the season.
Like you doing something live, like in like a rank set or something.
Things are rocking easy here in the 4th quarter. They've got
Might be you baiting a nigga or something like that.
tough loss in the opener.
Or a combo you showing.
They wanted to go 0-2.
I don't want to read too much into it, but psychologically, is there something much bigger about 0-2 than 0-1?
Oh, without a doubt, and here's the biggest one. Guys like you and me, all the media, are going to talk about, well, you know how hard it is to make the playoffs when you start 0-2. And that's
Or let's say they got to move on that like grateful poke and playing footsies, you dig? Show real footage of you in the ranked game poking a nigga out.
Mike Badgley set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. From the 6. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can...
And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Shakes off the sack. He's going to let it fly.
I was just saying, this is an idea, you dig?
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to
Just to help, like, further illustrate your point.
That's an excellent job right there on third.
It's something I'd like to see.
You never want to let them get
Niggas might not care.
And that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty. And before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
I just figured that'd do more for niggas than you just practicing on the by just sitting there.
Set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham. His third touchdown of the game and fourth on the year. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. They seemingly just continue to score at will. And as great as it's been for the offense, you got to feel for that defense down there.
And I love how you use the word will, because both teams came into the game with the will to win. But one team has obviously imposed its will on the other and broken them. Because what we're seeing right now, wow, that's a defense that's in tatters after what they faced in this ball game.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds.
Might get off Madden, niggas. Where's Rob?
Past the 40-yard line.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen,
Might be done with the Madden
doesn't
tonight.
feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Automatic first down.
A very good starting field position for the Bengals here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. The Browns will quickly use their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He finds his running back, Mixon. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Burrow looking to pass. And that is incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Now it's Burrow. And he can't escape, and down he goes. They had to go for it with with such little time remaining, and the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't matter. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over.
And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
I've got the high ground, Luke.
Just a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone, and you know they could have taken a knee.
I still don't understand why that's funny. I've never seen the movie.
And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
Mike Badgley set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Cincinnati set to take over once again. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest,
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it. And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Prater for the extra point as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Fields it in the middle of the end zone, and no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started, and this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because
I'm
going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row. There were blowouts, and in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And
I can't stand this
interception. William Jackson with a pick. And he'll get this back across the midfield, striping down to the 47-yard line.
Mayfield pass intercepted. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward.
Intercepted by the Browns. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that will write a finish to this ball game. Today, a big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys are just saying, hey, these points are every week. We just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
I got nothing, boy. Oh,
so for Cleveland, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with a victory. And they will head home next week to take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Meanwhile, for Cincinnati, they'll drop to 0-2, and they'll get a home date next week against the Kansas City Chiefs. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Damn, no, that's how you be. Alright, I'm at 0. Yeah. Oh my God. The FedEx truck at the